right. Well, hi, Bob. How's it going?
Happy October.
I know. Is it crazy? I can't believe another month has gone by. Not only another month, but another quarter. Because right now we've officially started doing, instead of monthly kickoffs, we're doing quarterly kickoffs. So this is our official first quarterly kickoff event. So I'm excited about that. And so many things to share today. So many fun things. So I hope you guys hang out, watch it and watch till the end, because I put a little teaser out there yesterday about our apple pecan pie candle, and you're going to be the first to know and the first to be able to order that, because I'm not going to announce it until Monday officially. So hang in there till the end here, guys. There's a lot of stuff to cover. So first I want to start off by introducing us, because you're wondering, hopefully we have new people on here, right, Bob?
Yes, hopefully.
So Bob's back there in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania at our home office. So this is Bob Saccoso, our CEO. So welcome, excited to be part of this event with you today. And I'm the VP of Sales and Marketing, Kim Geringer, and I work remotely out of Gilbert, Arizona. So welcome, welcome. So I always like to start with some home office updates, a couple new things that we want to share today. So that's kind of fun. So this, I shared this a little bit earlier in September, but I thought this was fun to share that we have kind of a new little facelift to their homepage, their website.
Does look good.
So you guys know you have that big banner that goes across the top with different things, but this is down towards the bottom. So we updated that with some new beautiful images. And I love that, the plan is every week we feature a new fragrance for your customers as well. So you can see this week it's pumpkin spice. Last week, I think, was saddle leather. So that'll be really great to check in on that every week to see what we're featuring. So that's live now. And then we've always had that great candle drawing, right, Bob, that you guys have to get customers where every week they can enter for a chance to win something free. Well, I'm so excited now that we're doing the fragrance of the month. So last month it was autumn weather. So they get a 16-ounce candle for free, and every month it'll change to our fragrance of the month. So September obviously was autumn weather, and it'll change to our new fragrance for October, which we'll talk about a little bit later in this too. So here's the messaging when they go to your site, when you send them to the drawing. It has updated message there as well, tells them about the value of it. And then we also did a nice little letter for Bob that goes with each new winner, right? So there's a nice message that we did too. So lots of fun things happening on your website. So then we also want to talk, Bob had mentioned, we have this great order form, right? So when you do fundraisers, it doesn't matter what size you do them, or what size they are, we want you to use this form and send this out and send this back to the home office. And we have it in an Excel version for you guys to fill in. But Bob said a lot of you are taking pictures of them and it's really hard to see. So if you're able to put it in a PDF or send it as Excel document, that makes it a lot easier for Bob. And if you're not sure, he just said call customer service, call in, and they'll help you with getting this in here so that it's a little easier for them to read.
Yeah, sometimes there's a
So anything else
shadow.
on?
Sometimes there's a shadow when they take a photo of it. And when you're looking at an address, if they're shipping it somewhere else other than the distributor, we can look that up with we usually can read the ID number, but sometimes they write small when they're handwriting the fragrances in it. Is that a 7? Is that a 4? And so it makes it hard for us. And then we have to wait. And then we have to, if they're California, because I pull them first thing in the morning. And then if they're going on a pallet, we have to wait for quotes. So it's not a big deal. But it would help us a lot if we can make them a little clearer so that we can read them. And then 3 of them just came in now.
So probably black ink and write very clear. That helps too. If you do have to take a picture, and that's the only way you know how to send it in, that's fine. But again, just make sure you got good light while you're taking it, and then that you're using a black pen and being very clear when you're doing your writing. So you don't want me writing them, Bob. You wouldn't be able to read it for sure.
Oh my
That's
God.
why I type everything.
Me either.
All right. And then, I posted this. This is fun. This is just a custom label that we had done last, I think it was 2 years ago, actually. that we offered just for them to be able to order, right? They can order whatever fragrances they wanted, but we decided, we thought, what if we did this as a limited for everybody and ordered the label and picked one fragrance to put this on. So I put a little post out there, and you can see here's the post. So we're still kind of collecting some votes. And the thought is, talking to Mike, is one, we don't want to put this label on a candle that already has a great label, right? Because some people said autumn weather, well, that has a great label. Let's not cover that up, with something different. So what we're kind of narrowing it down based on your votes is we're going to look at fragrances, obviously, that are for fall, but that are not in fundraising currently, because we don't want to take anything from fundraising. And then also ones that have maybe our old labels on them. So that'll help us narrowing it down. So as soon as we have the final fragrance for you, we'll let you know. And when we have labels in house, and then we'll let you know when you guys can order those. So that's going to be fun. So keep making your comments and voting, guys. We love hearing from you. So love it, love it. And then I always like to remind them about Lisa's hours back there at the home office. So you can see that her extended hours are Monday and Tuesday. So she's there till 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, Mondays and Tuesdays. And you can see her regular hours are Wednesday through Friday. Lisa's there to help you. And I know Bob takes a lot of those overflow calls too when she gets super busy. So you may even get Bob some of the time. So there's the customer service hours. And then field team meetings. I thought, we would talk a little bit about this, Bob, because there are a lot of leaders out there that do meetings for their teams, and they put them in their team pages and things. And a lot of them are very open to have people in their area, because we know there's a lot of leaders that have team members across the country that they can't all join in person. So they do a lot of them through Zoom as well to make sure that they're included. But we just wanted to let you know, this is one that was sent to me. So this is actually Jody Zabala's team. But the fun thing that Jody does is every month this year, she decided to have one of her leaders take turns in hosting and training. So they kind of mix it up. So, because she was like, I want to always hear from me, which yes, they do, Jody. But but Jody will be there. But so this is a team meeting that they do. They do some recognition, but they do a lot of training, a lot of networking. So, I wanted to let you know on their behalf that this one is going to be hosted by Cherie Renault, and it's going to be in Huntington Beach. So if you're anywhere in that area, it doesn't matter if you're on their team, they welcome you with open arms. Just make sure that you RSVP. They have the information there, because they're going to have a little luncheon and do all that. They do these team meetings large. They go big on their meetings. That does not mean that you have to do that for your team meetings, but you could have a simple little thing in your living room and make it real simple. But they always do a lot of prizes and a lot of fun things that they do. But that's not what you guys have to do. But if you guys are in the area and you want to join them, they would love to have you guys. And or if you even have people that are interested and want to learn more about the company, they'd love to welcome them and make sure they get signed up on your team if they're interested, if they get excited and want to join. So just want to let you know that. So if you are having meetings, let us know, and we'd be happy to advertise it for you and get the word out there, get it in our Bella Builder group too. So let us know about your meetings. Love hearing about them. And then a current cause. So this is a little different, something I wanted to share, because it's funny, Bob, because going through this process, I learned a lot that hopefully can help the field, right? I shared earlier in August that my dad was diagnosed with ALS. So obviously this was something that I knew nothing about. I had heard about it, but I didn't know anything about it. So once this happened, you know me, Bob, I get fired up and I get passionate about things. So I wanted to learn more about it and how can I help, because I didn't know. So, I reached out to there's a local chapter for our ALS association, because when we started going through this and my dad got diagnosed, they said, hey, here's this association, reach out to them. They have a lot of resources for you and your family. They do so many cool things, even just outings. Like they had an outing at the lake for their ALS patients and their families, where they were able to take ALS patients out on a boat and a big raft, that they had made for people who have ALS, so that they could go have fun and feel normal for a day, right? Because it's such a terrible disease that's affecting them, that they do so many great things to make them be able to go out and enjoy their life as much as they can. So they're having what they need to do. Everything's based on donations. So everything they do is based on donations of how they're able to help. So they have 2 upcoming walks. So I just called them and said, hey, what is there something that I can get involved in? They're like, yeah, we've got 2 walks coming in Arizona. One's coming up in Tucson. That's on October 21st. And the one that I'm really going to be more involved in is the one that's happening on November 4th. That's in Scottsdale. And so I set up a team, and I'm so excited because we have so many Mia Bella distributors out here that I'm hoping that we just have a sea of Mia Bella's people that are going to walk and support this and help support my dad in this cause. And their goal, Bob, is to raise $550,000 for this walk. So that is a pretty big number. So they just had a kickoff event that I'm so happy Laura Bartigas was able to join me. They rented out a movie theater, and they kicked off the event, shared a little bit more about what their organization does. You can see that sign. You probably can't read all of that, but it talks about there's like 740 people that they were able to have a loan closet. So they were able to loan wheelchairs and different things that ALS patients need that maybe they can't afford to purchase because it's very expensive. They have, different things on 423 patients that they were able to put through an ALS clinic. And those clinics are 4 to 5 hours. My dad just went through his first one, and you're meeting with like 14 different specialists in this area to help, get you what you need for this disease. So many great things that they do. They do hours of there's a support that they do, I'm not saying this right, respect, I think it's called. And what they do, Bob, is they offer hours for people to come to your home and help the caregiver, like my mom. They would come for 6 hours so that she could go out, do whatever she needed to do, and they just sit there with my dad and help him, and take care of him so she doesn't have to worry about him. So there's so many different things that they do. There's counseling sessions that they do, so many different things that everything, again, is based on donations. And this is what this great cause does. And what I love is this is just in Arizona, right? For me, it's for Arizona. So all the money goes to people who are suffering with ALS in this area. So I wanted to share some facts about ALS. So here's my dad. He's wearing our team shirt. And he's excited about this. My dad is about helping people. He still to this day, Bob, does charity boxes and bags. Sorry, wasn't going to do this, but he wants to keep doing things as long as he can and feel normal. And so that's why I'm doing this. This is why he's doing it. But you can see there's 5,000 people plus are diagnosed every year. 2 to 5 years is the average life expectancy. 10% of cases are inherited through a mutated gene. 90% of cases occur without family history. Every 90 minutes, someone is diagnosed or someone passes away from ALS. And currently, there's only 4 drugs that are available, and none of them are a cure, but they're showing that it slows it down a bit, the illness. And over $2 billion is the estimated cost to develop a drug to slow or stop this disease. And the bottom one is the most overwhelming, $250,000 estimated out of pocket to care for somebody. And there's no cure. So, sorry. So that's why I'm so passionate about this and helping these guys, because fortunately my dad is a vet. And so, he's able to get a lot of help through the vets and unbelievable what they offer them. But for people who don't have that, that's why this association is so important. And the ladies I'm working with are so excited because I told them about the candles, and I talked to Bob and I said, can we partner with this and do these candles? So I created a label, and they pick 3 fragrances that they're going to offer. So they're going to sell them for $24, and $10 from every candle is going to go to support this organization on top of the walk, and all the donations that we're bringing in from the walk. So they're able to pre-order them, and people can pick them up right there at either one of the walks, whether it's the October one that's Tucson or the ones in Scottsdale. And they already started posting. So here's their Facebook group. So she already started posting this and getting the word out, and they'll send emails to everybody who's registered for the walk. And then I offered them, all these different images that show our fragrance descriptions so that people know more about the fragrance to help them make the choice of their favorite one. They're all great. But all of this information is out here. And, you know, for as far as this goes, I'm going to be posting, hopefully next week, more information about the walk. So you'll probably see this image or this image, but I'll put it out there with more information, the link to my team. So if you want to join the team and you're able to walk and you're going to be available on November 4th, I would love to have you be part of that. And we're going to be selling, they're going to have these shirts available that you can order beforehand too and pick up at the walk, or you can have them shipped to you. They're going to be $20. And so I designed that with our Mia Bellas. So I love that because Lou Gehrig's disease, baseball, my dad loves baseball, and his favorite color is blue. So it all ties in nice with the ALS ribbon on that shirt as well. So I'll have more information about how to get those shirts too. And if you're not in the area, if you're able to contribute, I'll have a link for that as well. So, but just how easy it was, Bob, to partner with these guys. That's what I couldn't believe, how excited they were and how together we really can make a difference, especially with you helping, you know, and allowing us to partner with the candles. You guys can do this. I mean, we got Breast Cancer Awareness Month this month, right? Don't go to the big organizations. Go to your local ones. Go to an individual person who's struggling with it. You know, those are the people that you can really make a difference with. And they will love and probably be jumping up and down to help you.
Well, you know, Kim, that's kind of like when we talk about cause candles and fundraising and donations, kind of like how I found Olivia's house, because we experienced something there that helped our family. And I look at Candy's place, which is now the Wellness Center, and so many, mostly women that I know that went there, and a few have passed away and a few are still alive, and they're there supporting and doing things. I wouldn't have known about that local organization, and they're helping to raise funds, and we're raising funds. And it's kind of like it's helping you build your business, but at the end of the day, you feel good that you're involved in doing things with groups and organizations. It's not just about we're here to make money. We're all here to make money. Everybody's here to make some money and create a lifestyle, whatever that lifestyle is, or make some extra money for the kids. But if we can wrap that into being this national company that gives back to lots of organizations, because it's your dad, it's a very special cause. There's lots of special causes out there that affect each and every one of our distributors. And there's pockets of organizations like you found, Kim, that they can go work with. And it doesn't matter if they sold 50 candles or 60 candles. You went out there and you felt good about yourself, and the distributor puts a couple dollars in their pocket, maybe some new customers. And at the end of the day, you know, we just feel good about what we're doing. And we're excited to do them all. I can't wait to see.
And the fun thing too, Bob, is brand recognition. They've never heard of us.
Yes.
Look at how many people are now going to be introduced to our great product who never heard of us before too, just because I made this partnership with them. Yeah. So I love that too, because we're spreading the word.
Yeah, we're like this 22-year-old ground floor opportunity to create whatever you want to create. And you know, we've been through all the bad things. We've done the good things and the bad things, and we found out what mistakes we've made over the years, and we've kind of corrected it. And I'm sure we'll make a few more along the way, and that's okay. But we have that foundation. You know, it's not like it's a young growth company, but when I talk to people, I just paid my Geisinger medical copay bill. It was $30. So I got the bill and I called up to give him my credit card, and the lady answered, and you know me, I brought up candles. She goes, "Oh my God, I love candles." Well, I've never heard of that. I said, "Where are you at?" She goes, "Well, I'm in Scranton, PA." She's right here. I go, "We're here 22 years doing fundraising everywhere." And she goes, "Well, I love candles, but I never heard it." She, I'm on your website now. So I take it she worked from home, doing collections for the hospital or for Medicare or whatever. And so it's just like this ground floor thing sitting here in front of us, and the opportunity is so great. And it's just another way to build your business and feel good at the end of the day. And I love it. I love that we're involved.
Exactly.
And so does Charlie.
Well, thank you. I appreciate your support on this. Yep. Huge.
Charlie and I are on our way to mental illness. We don't have a
we'll raise some money for you there.
Okay.
All right. Well, on to lighter topics. So sorry about that, guys, but very passionate about that.
Oh, that's
as you can
powerful.
see.
And I'm
So
glad you shared that. And that's okay, because people need to hear that story, because we talk about going, but you actually put it in motion. I put it in motion here when we talk about it. But now you've put it in motion as being part of the company, but it affected you, and you were able to go out there and be a part of this. And they're so excited to have you there. It's kind of like Olivia's house, and we just did the check. Now it's this month, but we already made the check for Alzheimer's. And that girl was so excited that we gave her $1,200 out of the clear blue. And all that money staying right here local. Now they're having their walk next week or this week, I'm not sure. But we did it ahead of time. So it's kind of like you were getting it ready for the walk. But that's powerful, because this lady will never forget us. She'll be back again. And a new customer. She's a customer now of the company.
exactly.
Yeah. All right.
Great.
What else do we have?
All right. We
So
have
if that
September
doesn't get you
recognition coming up,
excited,
so that's
I
our
don't
next big
know.
one. I know.
If this doesn't get them excited, I don't know what will.
I know. And recognition gets me excited too, because especially it's going to be a quarterly recognition event, because I go back and look at the last quarter of how everybody did. So that's going to be Tuesday, October 10th at 10 a.m. Arizona time. You can see all the other times there. So we'll be talking about promotions from September, those who earned our new Kickstart or our Drive to Be Director. We will also do our top 50 and show you everybody who's earned it so far, because we have had some people earn it. So that's really exciting. And then our Strive for 5, which, so if you've averaged 500 or more each month last quarter, you're going to be on that list as well. So we'll be recognizing you, and also our top in sponsoring. So lots of great things that will be happening. You never know, we might throw some surprises in there too. So speaking of sponsoring, let's take a look at our sponsoring tools for October. So we have that great video out there. And again, I put this in the welcome email. I put a link to this so that helps them place that first order, how to use their Bella Bucks, all those basic things that you need to know when you're new. We have our Why Mia Bellas out there. That recording is still out there for you guys to share. And the product pros and comparison that really combines why is Palm Wax better than others? Why is it superior? So it walks you through that. And then we have that recording out there that's on your websites for the 5 easy steps to enroll, so that they have no problems joining through your site. And now our Q4. So for the rest of the year, here are our enrollment offers. And we kept it simple. We decided to keep them all the same. So I just updated the look for you guys, so it has more of the fall and winter feel. So we have our 65 Bella Bucks for $59.95. So this is just giving you an idea of what that you can get for 65 Bella Bucks, but they can purchase whatever they want. And then our next one is the 145 Bella Bucks for $114.95. Again, just a representation of what they can get for that 145 Bella Bucks. And then last but not least, our Kickstart bundle. So that $99.95. These are the updated fragrances. Again, unless we happen to run out, but these are the ones that we have planned to go in your kits, again, with the updated fundraising information and fundraising samples. And you'll get a Bella Blast in there, and you'll get the little mini melts. Now, right now, the plan is to put Fruit Loops, but if we run out, we'll just substitute it with whatever we have available, right? Same value, just maybe a different fragrance. But here's the new look, and here's the new fragrances that your new people would be receiving. So great offers, and there's that letter that goes with every single Kickstart bundle. And then I also will have this out here for you, because I know sometimes, you want to save on ink, that you can just print off one page, and this gives you all of our enrollment offers for the quarter. So that will be available for you guys. And then how about our monthly website bundles? Those also didn't change, just the look. So here you have our Fragrance of the Month bundle featuring our Forest Embers. That's our Fragrance of the Month for October, so love that. So they get their website with this, the 2 16-ounce candles, and the melts. And that's $44.95, and that's billed the first of each month. Or they have the option of the surprise bundle. They'll get that Fragrance of the Month in the 16-ounce and melts, but then they get a surprise 16-ounce fragrance. So same thing, but they have this one is billed on the 4th of the month versus the 1st of the month. And then our Bella Buck offers. So if you just want to choose what you want every month, that's great. You can do the 30, you can do the $44.95 and get 30 Bella bucks, or the best value really, pay that $100 and get 110 Bella bucks to spend how you want, and a free website. So that's a $25 savings that is billed on the third of the month, and that $30 one, you have the option of the 5th or the 10th. So I also put this together on one sheet. So you have both of our enrollment offers and our monthly website bundles all on one sheet for you guys that I also will have out there as well for you guys to share. So our programs, we announced these in January. We have our Kickstart program for all you new people joining us. You have the opportunity on top of our current rewards plan, right? So if you are a new distributor, if you promote to any of these new titles, not only do you get what we offer you in the rewards plan, we have some cash bonuses available to you. So you have the month that you start. So if you joined us in September, your first official period is October, right? So you start in October, and if you promote from anywhere from bronze to gold, if say you're just on fire in that first period that you get going, you go all the way to gold, you can earn $350 in cash for your promotions. If it takes you a little bit longer, that's okay. The money goes down a little bit, but you have money available for you all the way through your 6th period up to $20. So, hey, who doesn't like a little extra cash on top of our already great rewards plan? So that's offered. Then we have our Drive to Be Director too. Go ahead, Bob. Do you have something on this one?
Yeah, I've talked to a lot of the new people that have signed up, and I don't think their sponsors are letting them know that this is available. Now, not everybody wants to be a team builder, but this is a lot of money. There's a lot of money involved here. And it's a way that we grow our company. So I think a lot of new people don't know about this. They know about the great products. They know about it's fundraising season. It's like, I have candles sold. One lady just signed up, and she placed 2 orders already, plus bought the package, and already has a private label going on. But she doesn't know about this. And it just didn't come up in the conversation, with the sponsor. So yeah, there's a lot of people that aren't talking about this, and yet there's a lot of money. It's not something they have to do, but it's available. I know if I was just getting started and I was showing this, it would be my goal that I have like 45 days, depending on when you sign up, to go out there and grab that $350. It's a lot of money.
It is. It is. Yeah, make sure you're sharing this. And again, you're right. Not everybody wants to build a team, and that's okay, but you want to give them the information.
What, I forgot about it myself. There's so many things going on, especially at this time of year, till you just brought it up, and the conversation I had with the new lady that signed up.
Great tools. And here's another great one.
Great buzz.
Drive to Be Director. So this again is all about people promoting to director. So you can see there the requirements for becoming a director. So on top of those benefits that you're seeing there, we want to give some cash bonuses to our new directors too. So if you promote to a new director, you get $100 just for promoting. And for every month that you are paid as a director or higher, you'll get another $100. But again, this only goes through the end of the year. So there's not as much available for people, right? Because we only have 3 months left for people to do this, but you can still earn $100. And if you go crazy and get 5 new sponsors on top of the 5 you already have before the end of the year, you can earn $500. And your upline can earn all of those same benefits as long as they're doing the same thing that you're doing, right? They're paid as a director or higher. They sponsor 5 new people in that same time period. They also can get that $500. So talked about a lot of cash out there and available for you guys. Great programs to be talking about and setting your goals for. So then how about October sales? Take a look what's happening. So our fundraising off with a big old bang. We've been having, September was a phenomenal month. We'll talk a little probably more in our recognition event, but a phenomenal month of September, especially due to fundraisers. So there's that form that we talked about earlier for you guys to submit into the home office when you have your fundraisers. We also have that set of 15 samples available for you to purchase through your back office. And then the forms. So we have that pack of 50 for just $13.95. That's less than 30 cents each for you guys. So we're able to make that new updated form and get the cost down for you a little bit to save you a little bit of money for your fundraisers. So that's what one side looks like, and that's what the other side looks like. So all of the candles with their fragrance description and all the highlights about Mia Bellas that your organization needs. And then I love this, Jody put out this checklist too, and this is in our Bella Builder group under files. But just if you're new to fundraising, this is a great checklist for you to check out, to go step by step of what you need to be doing before you even reach out to organizations, because we want you to feel confident, right? When you're confident, it helps you with your presentation, and if you're knowledgeable in this, you're going to be confident. So this is out there to help you as well, as long as we have this great flyer. So this is a PDF that we have out there that you can send to the organization as well, that gives you information on the fundraiser, shows the candles, and also has the fragrance description and notes for you to send it ahead of time. And then we also have that great fundraising guide. Again, I like to show this because I'm hoping there's new people watching this, but on your website, under product guides, you can see that we have a 2023 fundraising guide right there, but we have it in two places. We have it there, and then we also have it under fundraising. So two different places you can find it on your website, and you can also download it as a PDF. So this is where you can download it, and you can send this out to people as well, or send them to your website, up to you. But this is a great guide, and I just wanted to call out in the very last page, we have that great company tour in each one of our guides that you guys can point out to your customers so they can take a look at what the home office looks like in our warehouse facility. So great feature added there as well. And then let's not forget our custom label guide. So that also is under product guides, under custom label guide. And this is what it looks like. We're working on updating this cover. I'm excited about this because we wanted to focus on for fourth quarter. Of course, this is very beachy, right? Summary looking, but we're going to update it because a huge part of our custom label business is thank you gifts, right? Like thank yous from, like, whether it's a company to their employees or a company to their clients. That's a big business for custom labels. So we're going to feature one on here, and it's actually Jody Zavala's son, the business that he works for. She sent us a great label that she had made for them, and they gave permission for us to use that. So Tom's working on updating this to show that, so it's a little more relevant for the season as well, right, Bob? And then again, you can download this as well right from here. And again, that video is in the very last page as well, showing our other guides in there too. And then in our Bella Builder group, here's all kinds of ones that all of you have done and shared. So if you go into media, albums, approved custom labels, we have a bunch of labels in there with the order, with the number on it that you need. So if there's any of those that you want to use, these are all approved to use. And then of course, last but not least, our fantastic digital product guide. So there's the link for that. All you need is the link, and it gets updated automatically, or you can send them to your website under the product guides, 2023 product guides. And again, same thing, you can download right there. And look what's new. This is great too, this fragrance index. So we just added this to the product guide. So you can see there that it shows the category that they're in, along with the color of the wax and what sizes that fragrance comes in. So that's been added as well. So fantastic tool, along again with that video at the very end of it, showing the home office warehouse. All right, so marketing emails. So again, I don't put all of them in here, but I do try and put some of these images for you that we use, that we send out to customers who don't have an upline, so they're direct to the company. Some marketing emails that we send out. So it's in an album in our Bella Builder. Here's just a couple that we sent out last month. So these images are just gorgeous. So really it's just introducing them to our products and showing them all the different fragrances that we have that are of course relevant for the season. So these are just gorgeous images that go out to customers. And it also has that great discount code that we have too. So I'll show you that in a minute as well. So we also have our October fragrance of the month. So look at that, our beautiful forest embers that we revealed last month to you guys. So that's available today for your customers through your website and your back office in our 16-ounce and Mia melts. And then our website customer special, they can use this too. So they spend $85 or more, they get that great autumn weather fragrance that was our fragrance of the month last month in our Mia melts for free. So they get that for absolutely free. They don't have to do anything. The guys at the home office automatically add that to their order, and they can also use this 10% off code as well. So that promo code OC 2023 gets them 10% off orders of $25 or more. And again, that total does not include the discount does not count on discounted items, but the discounted items count towards the $25, if that makes sense, right? All right, so great code to offer for your customers. And I always want to remind people about these great 8-ounce candles that are available. So all of these 8-ounce candles, the same fragrances that are in our fundraising program, are available in our 8-ounce and also available in our custom label program. So you can use the 16-ounce or the 8-ounce. You guys get to choose. So you can choose whatever available fragrances we have to use with our custom label program. So great opportunities for you guys, especially this is our best selling season ever, especially for gift season. So great opportunity for you guys to really get your business off to a great start. And then our Bella Blast, we're so excited because we finally got our sweet orange and chili pepper back in house. So we have 4 fragrances that are available for you guys in our Bella Blast. So don't want to forget about those. And about 48 fall winter seasonal fragrances we introduced last month. So incredible, between last month and the month before. But there are 48 of them. So I'm not going to go through all of them. I'm going to put these images out there for you. So here are all of our fall. I think there's 32 fall fragrances. Look at all those beautiful, beautiful fall fragrances.
The floors are
And
filled.
I want to highlight they're filled. Those guys, you guys are keeping them very busy.
Yes.
Back there at the home office. So there's 32. I just wanted to highlight our saddle leather and grazing grass are part of those. So we introduced those at Fling. So don't forget about those great fragrances. And then smoked ebony we just introduced last month. So those are also part of our fall fragrances that are on that. And then, oh, look at these, our holiday favorites. We just introduced these like last week. So here's all of our holiday favorites. So stock up on your favorites. So I'll put this image out there as well. So I think there's 16 of our holiday favorites. Some of them already were out a little bit earlier because they're part of our fundraising program. But look at all those great fragrances for you guys to be able to share with your customers. And then our current limited edition, I don't want to forget about these. Look at these. These were also introduced during our Fling event in July. So our 20-ounce candles in white. So we have our Fireside Retreat, Whispering Trails, and Wild West Dust. And these are the only way that you can get these fragrances are through our 20-ounce candles. So those are available now while they last. And then our Candy Corn and Witch's Brew. I know Candy Corn's getting very low, but we do still have some Witch's Brew. So if your customers love these or you love them, get stocked up on them now because they're not going to last for very long. So again, that's what our limited means. And then I just like to remind them of these, right, Bob? Because we don't have these in the guide, but these great fire starters, because these really are good all year round. But we do have those 12-pack of our fire starters. And guys, these are just a mix of excess wax that they have at the end of the day. People are like, what fragrance are they? Or why can't you do them in Bugs No More fragrance? Well, in order to offer this kind of price, we can't just pick one fragrance. So this is kind of, you guys are recycling the wax that's left over from the day. That's why it's black, right? But so it's a mix of fragrances, but it's still have great fragrance and you never know what you're going to get in your box.
Well,
depends on what was poured that day, right?
This is another product that was developed to help us use excess wax that we have, but it's also very labor intense to make this. The label goes on by hand. They're filled one at a time. They don't go on a machine. And then they're cleaned and put away and boxed. It's all done. It's all labor, but it's a great product. And we do enough that we can sell it.
I use a can.
Use it at an inexpensive price and still be able to pay commission out and make some money for the company. So yeah, it's a great product, great add-on. All
right. And then our current cause candle, we talked about this a little bit earlier. So we have our breast cancer awareness. And, Bob, something that we didn't talk about this time is, and I should have asked you earlier, but are we doing something for the top seller? Is there anything you want to do for the top seller this time? Because we didn't announce anything.
For the top seller that does an organization?
Well, you tell me. We used to do I think it went up to the top seller, but they had to have a minimum of 60, I think, of the candles, and you gave them a certain amount of money to give towards their organization.
We did. This is a big cost for us, so let's take this to $300. And what should they have to sell? $300. They've got to sell a bunch of these. They've got to raise some money somewhere. And some organization will get it. So let's do $300 for, what did we make it last time? Was it 60, 70, 50? I forget what the number was.
60.
60? Let's stay 60. 5
60,
cases.
yep. Okay. All right. That sounds good. So $300 for the top seller to the organization of their choice is, but they have to have a minimum of 60. A combination of these three too. I mean, it's not, you don't have to have 60 of the pink, or it's a combination of the three. As long as you have 60 of the combination, you have the opportunity to get that $300 for an organization. So,
yeah.
Great. And I wanted to show, Bob got this great article, this press release that he posted in our Bella Builder group, and I think on your personal page as well. So we have that great article for you guys to share. So great free press, love it. It's pretty. I love this picture. I think Kathy, who took this picture? Was that Tom or Kathy that took this one?
I don't know.
Tom.
Probably Tom.
I love this picture.
You know, you could take that newspaper article and we did an API wire with it, and to see if that did anything. We spent $100 on that, or maybe even more. I don't know. Pete's not here right now. But my point is that you can take that article, find a local organization like we have the wellness center here. I'm sure there's wellness centers everywhere where you live. October's just starting. Today's the 1st. Go out there and find an organization, share that newspaper article, get with the local newspaper and tell them how much you're donating from your profit. We're not telling you how much to donate. That's up to you. If you want to give $2 or $3 or $5, God bless you. Do whatever you want to do, but go out there and let's kickstart this. It's October 1st. So we're going to give $300 to your cause. It's that simple. The newspaper looks for good stories locally like this. This guy jumped on this story. I'm surprised it's still October 1st. So I got a feeling I'll be on TV in the next week. You know, I don't like stage, but I can take a camera. I can do that camera. And I'd be happy to get on and talk about this locally to get people to come in. Lady was in today and bought, I don't know which one she took, but she was here last year and bought. And we got a little fundraiser from her last year, 50 or 60 jars from the church. And we donate, that's where we donated the money to the food bank at St. Nick's Church. So yeah, use it, go out there and get a story about yourself. Put yourself out there. You are that candle person, and you do give back to your community.
And 3 great fragrances to offer. We haven't done this before.
I love
great
this.
opportunity. Yep, love it.
A little
love
more
the colors,
work,
love the fragrances. So
yeah.
And then here's something. Tom did a nice short video. This is what we put together for Bob. Now, you guys can put whatever you want, but we wanted to give you the video to share, and you can write up, put your website in there, put your information. But this is just a nice message from Bob that we put out there.
Now let me just say that I didn't write this, right, Kim? That's like, this is my signature. Yeah, like I said, I can count 10th grade, but I can't spell. So Kim helped me with
That's what I'm here for, Bob.
I had an idea. I had an idea of what I wanted to say. I just didn't know how to use the right punctuation. So Kim took care of all that, and it was a great job. Thank you.
You're very welcome. And so I wanted to show them the video. They probably won't hear the music, but I wanted to show them what it looks like. So here's that short video for you guys.
Great video he did.
It is. And they're so pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a short little clip, and people love seeing how things are made. So I love that. So you guys know those are available now. They were available all the month of September. We'll give you, I'll give some numbers during our recognition event too, so you guys can see how we're trending by fragrance and all that good stuff. So, and if there's anyone close to our 60, we'll see if there's anyone close by then. So, all right. So our new limited edition, I teased them about this because I tell them you have to watch, right? You got to watch. So this is going to be available today at noon Arizona time. All right. So that's 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you guys are the first to know, the first to be able to order, and it's limited. We could sell out. We could sell out just with people who are watching this. I don't know. But if you're watching this, set your alarms for noon today. I don't know what time. If it's, hopefully you watch this early. I was going to make it 9 a.m. my time, and I said, no, we'll make it noon, a little later for people. But so let's take a look at what I'm talking about. So here it is. Our Happy Fall, y'all, is available at noon today for you guys, Arizona time again. And so let's take a look at that. So here it is. This is that happy accident that we had. Remember that, Bob?
Yes, I do.
I remember being on the phone with you and you were like, I can't believe he did this. He mixed it up. And then we were able to make it really come out to be a great result
Yes.
of
One of
mixing up
my
our two favorite
favorites.
things, apple and pecan pie. Yep, a lot of people. I love the label. So guys, if you love this, order it because we do have limited quantities on this. So if you want it, get it. It's available at noon today. So whenever you're watching this, it could already be available. Hopefully you watched it early in the day and you were able to take advantage. So there it is. And then I want to talk a little bit about Fling just quickly because we're still working on the registration process. We think it's going to be through the back office. The only separate thing that you would have to do is put it on a separate order and say that you're picking it up, which I know sounds strange, but it's so you're not charged tax on, right? It's a training, and
A training event.
you shouldn't be
Yes.
charged tax for Pennsylvania. Yep.
Yes. Pennsylvania doesn't
So
charge
as
tax.
soon as
So
we get that available.
if you don't charge pickup, we can't give you the tax back. Once it's made, it's a whole process. So you don't want to pay tax. You don't have to. So just
we'll
put
get that information
pickup.
out as soon as we have it.
Yeah. I'm going to get together with her this week.
Great. All right. Looking forward to that. And then there's, again, in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania is where the location is. Now it says the 26th through the 28th. I put the 26th on there because that's a Friday where we meet with our Sapphire, our qualified Sapphire and above directors. So for the rest of you, it's really the 27th and 28th. Everything's happening Saturday and Sunday for everybody else. But I'd like to include that Friday for those who are going to be part of that Sapphire and above. And then of course our trip, that's happening right now. You started qualifying for that in June. So April 22nd through the 26th of next year, we're going to be in the Dominican Republic. So here's just a quick look at the requirements. So you can see here, $13,000 gets you your hotel stay for one, $18,000 your hotel stay for two. And then you can earn up to $1,200 in trip cash for anything that you have above that $18,000. You can see that. So for every $1,200 above that, you get another $100, capped at $1,200. So this just breaks down all the ways that you can earn it, right? Big emphasis on consistency about mentoring and promoting, right? And then also for sponsoring and your sales. So all of that around this trip for the requirements. And then here's that trip tracker that I have out there for you guys. So you can track all of your activity right there. That's in our Bella Builder group as well under files. And it automatically fills it in for you. You just put it in there and it adds it up for you so that you can keep track of your points. So how about some October fun, Bob?
Okay.
This I think will be, when did we start this? 2020 maybe? Is this our third year? I think this is our third year. So our Halloween contest is back. So our annual Halloween contest is back for you guys. You can see those are some past entries that we had. I thought those were fun to show. So here's what you can win, up to $100 bucks. So we're going to do first, second, and third place. You have the opportunity to earn 25, 50, or 100 Bella bucks. And here's how you do it. It's pretty simple. All you do is you have to submit your entries by Friday, October 20th. You take a photo of yourself in a contest holding your favorite fragrance and tell us why. Why is it your favorite fragrance, or why do you love Mia Bellas? Something about this. And what's the secret to this, Bob? They're also marketing their business. They're having fun being part of a contest, but they're marketing their business, because you're not only going to tag me, you're going to put this in your personal page, and then you're going to tag me and then post it in our Bella Builder group so everyone can see what you're doing. But this is a great way to market your business. I know people in the past who have done this say they post it and they get several orders just from posting it, because people see how much fun they're having. Then it's like, oh, make sure you put your website in there too, so that they know to go to your website to buy from you. So again, we just need 10 entries. We need 10 people to participate in this to give prizes. You guys don't have any problem doing that. But again, Friday, October 20th is the timeline to do that. So have a lot of fun with it. I can't wait to see all of your entries. And don't forget to email it to me. It makes it a lot easier for me to do this when we do the results. If you email me your image and email me what you wrote in there, okay? That helps me a lot if you guys do that, okay? All right, so how about October at a glance? So first, I don't want to forget our Canadians. So October 9th, happy Thanksgiving to our Canadian distributors out there. We didn't want to forget about you guys. So highlight that day for you. It's also on this calendar. But here's our October calendar, so you can see off to the right all of the highlights, all of the different things that are happening for, obviously, front and center Breast Cancer Awareness Month, but you can see all of the things down the side. It's not everything, guys. There's just way too many things for me to call out everything, but there are just some highlights. And then you have what's available today, October 1st. So you have our Forest Embers and our Apple Pecan Pie. Again, Apple Pecan Pie, noon today, Arizona time. And then our Halloween costume there, the information's there, our programs, our Top Achievers trip, and then when our recognition event there, you have the times there. But this calendar really is kind of, a tool that you have everything here at your fingertips. It talks about the enrollment offers there on the bottom right. And then great tool for your social media, right? For your VIP groups that kind of do some fun things that are happening, like it's Boyfriend and Techies Day on Tuesday. It's Smarties Day and Child Health Day. And I love that today it's Pumpkin Spice and Homemade Cookie Day. So however you want to use that in your groups, you can plan these and get them scheduled out. And sometimes you can tie them to your product and sometimes you can't, but it doesn't always have to be about your candles. That's why it's fun to have different things to keep them interested in your groups. And then you can see the different colors too, little that tan color that shows you that we have some sort of event happening. So we have that recognition event on the 19th. We will have our November Fragrance of the Month revealed. And then our costume contest winners will be revealed on the 27th, okay? So this is a great tool for you guys to use throughout the month, all right? So excited for you, excited for another great month, Bob. I can't imagine what October is going to bring with what they did this September. You guys better hold on. Get lots of sleep, lots of rest back there.
We're getting ready. Michael's ready for the rush.
Getting ready. So anything else you want to add before we wrap up today, Bob?
No, happy October. I think we said it all. If you've thought about getting involved in Cancer Awareness Month, go out there and find somebody local, just like Kim did for ALS. Find somebody local, get involved, and maybe you'll be the person to get the $300 and donate some money back locally in your organizations, because you're all the candle people. I'm the candle guy.
Love it. Well, all right, guys, you guys have a great month. And again, this is our first quarterly event, so thanks for joining us. We hope you enjoyed it and have a great month. We'll talk to you all soon.
Enjoy the rest of your weekend.